Hey there, my Geminis. I hope all is well. This is your May 2020 love reading. Remember, not everything I say is going to resonate with everyone. So take what does and what doesn't. Let's just ignore it, throw it out, do what you want. Okay, so already pre-shuffled and laid out your cards. So let's go ahead and get into this. All right, so Gemini, it's really... Okay, so for the month of May, Gemini, you have we'll go ahead and start here. You have the 10 of Wands right here. So how you're feeling towards your person this May is you're feeling very burdened and kind of just maybe an overwhelming feeling. Like you're feeling like it's maybe an uphill battle with this person. Like they're just... You just have this feeling of, again, like it's becoming a really heavy load, if this is making any sense. Like you're feeling like you're carrying a really heavy load dealing with this person this month in May. You also have the Ace of Pentacles right here. So this tells me that you see the potential in the relationship. You feel as if this relationship can grow to something bigger. If the work is put in, you do definitely see that there is potential in this relationship. However, you have the Queen of Swords here. And so you're also feeling as if you're not going to put up with any BS. Like you've been hurt before, you know the games, and you're kind of, you're protective over your heart right now. Like you're not naive at all. So you're definitely at this point in your life that you're not going to put up with any BS, like none. And that's the energy you have towards this person. Now, it's interesting because your person, the way they feel about you in May is they have the 8 of Pentacles right here. Yeah, 8 of Pentacles right here. And they feel as if there's a lot of work that's going to have to be put in this relationship. They're feeling it too. But they're also feeling with this 10 of Pentacles energy, they're feeling as if you're the type of person that would help them build generational wealth. They feel like they could have generational wealth with you, that you guys could have a nice life. Like you fit their ideal of what they want by their sides. Like you fit what they, I guess, how do I say this? Like maybe they have like maybe their culture, like you fit into their culture, you fit into what their parents expected them to possibly marry growing up. Like you fit that profile, but they also feel as if it's going to take a lot of work. And then they have the Ace of Wands over here. And so this tells me that they're pretty passionate about you as well. Like they are pretty passionate about you. But it could be anger too, but I don't think it's really anger towards you. When you get the Ace of Wands, I just feel it's just really, they have a lot of fiery energy when it comes to you. And I read with music too, so I made my own cards that have the artist's name on it and then the song title. So I shuffled, and they have this song called Love Don't Change by Gemini. You can look it up on YouTube. It's a really beautiful song. And this basically tells me that they feel as if they want to be your ride or die. Now this can go the other way too. It can go the other way too, or maybe they feel as if you're the ride or die, but I really feel as if they feel as if you're their ride or die. Like they have a lot of passion and love towards you. Now with your song that I pulled for you was Justin Timberlake's Cry Me a River. If you don't know the song, you can go ahead and look it up on YouTube. And basically with this song is I wrote down finding out something from a third party. So I feel as if feel as if maybe you would find out something from a third party, maybe some gossip that might upset you when it comes to your person this May. It may be hearsay, just something from somebody else, another source that's going to make you upset this month. It's quite funny. It might actually be a little bit of a financial loss because my left hand's itching. It sounds weird, but someone's going to have like a bit of a financial loss. I don't know where that's coming from, but Spirit comes through with random stuff sometimes. But anyway, yeah, definitely hearing something from probably a third party this month that may make you upset, or you've already heard something from a third party. Now, I want to get into these cards right here. It says Hand of Cards, taking a chance. It says take a chance, risk, being strategic, options, not showing hand, gambling. Then we have Girl Talk right here. This is about time with friends, moving on. And we have Karmic Relationship. And then we have Mirror. So I'm kind of getting these cards as a collective energy just all together. The way I'm reading it, I'm getting drawn to read it that way. I just feel in May, it's going to be a time for you to be with your friends, have some girl talk, and kind of be by yourself for a little bit. I'm getting that. And there may be a time that you just take a step back from your relationship. Well, there is going to be a need for you to take a step back from this relationship in May and kind of reevaluate some things. We also have Runner over here, outcome, deception, fertility. And so someone basically is the runner in the relationship, and I think maybe it could possibly be you, Gemini. I'm picking up on that. Like trying to escape from some of your emotions with this person. You may have a little bit of confusion that you're feeling in May. But an outcome is an ending, an outcome, a conclusion is basically what it's saying. Basically, there's going to be a conclusion to this coming up with this person, because it's funny. In the middle right here, you have the Ace of Cups clarified by the World right here. So this tells me that you're going to really need to figure out what you want, if this is the person you want to continue with, because this is going to be a very emotional decision for you, Gemini, because this is asking you, Spirit's asking you, and basically not asking you, but trying to let you know that, the cycle is ending with the World right here. Like, we need to make a decision to close this cycle. And it has a feeling, this relationship has a feeling as if you've been dealing with this issue with this person for a while. Maybe you guys are long distance and have a hard time coming together, but something needs to wrap up right here, because I feel as if, see, deception right here. I feel as if maybe you might be not telling them your true feelings, Gemini, how you're feeling about the situation. You might be letting them think everything's fine, and really it's not. It's not at all. I'm getting that feeling with these cards right here. And then also with this fertility right here, it just basically tells me that some of you are actually, during this time, you're actually coming up with new ideals that are actually going to help you with your prosperity. Definitely. And we have deception and fertility. And this is going to sound completely crazy, but somebody might come along and say that they're pregnant by the person or something like that, and it's going to be a lie. It's going to be an absolute fabrication, but something might come up like that when I see those cards together. Now, I actually pulled some extra cards from you because I found my other Love Oracle decks. I had lost them and I actually found them, so I pulled some for you. And we have Refusing the Sea right here. You got 3. I only want to pull 1, but Spirit said 3. Okay, so we're going to go with 3. So Spirit is basically saying there's something that you're refusing to see. It's time for you to open your eyes and see it. And this is basically, really being real with yourself and asking yourself tough questions. Is this really what you want? You know, you really need to go within and open your eyes and stop being in denial about something and see what you're refusing to see. And I feel like what you're refusing to see is going to reveal itself in May. And then seek. Now with this seek card, this is also similar to this refusing to see. For me it is, because it's basically about you taking a step back from your relationship and going back, going into yourself, you know, through meditation, or just basically spending that time alone. How am I trying to say this? Spending some time alone and getting to know yourself again and what you really want. Because you may have been investing too much into that relationship, into this relationship. Like you might be investing too much and now it's time to get back to you. And I feel as if, you know, that may be what you're refusing to see right now. Is that you may have lost your way a little bit, being a little bit too invested into this relationship, having too many high hopes, that you probably forgot about your own dreams and what you really wanted to do. So Spirit is asking you to take a step back from the relationship, take a break, and really evaluate what you want. And then we have manifest right here. This is the Magician. So this is about basically manifesting what you want. Right now, Spirit is telling you that you have the power to create anything you want right now. You're that powerful. Now is the time. Something's open for you. So really take time to yourself. Take some time to yourself. Take a little step back and see what you really want. Because maybe this relationship isn't really what you want. You know, it's up to you. You have free will. Now, we have some closing messages right here. We have unrequited love. So there's not enough attention. Hold on. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So basically this is telling me, when I see this card, that you guys are basically, y'all's chemistry is off lately. Definitely. Maybe, definitely, your chemistry is totally off. You're not being that lovey-dovey to each other. Like something's completely off right now. And you're really going to need some time to yourself. This person's going to need some time to themselves too. But you really need to go within and see if this whole thing that you guys have been doing, whether it's long distance or whatever the situation is, because this relationship is general, you really need to take a step back and ask yourself, is this really what I want? Am I kind of lying to myself? If this may be what you want, I don't know, but you need to come up with the answers yourself, Gemini. Also, playfulness. So this basically tells me that there's a lack of playfulness in the relationship. You guys have probably been so serious lately as well. It says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So if you do want this relationship to work, there is definitely going to need playfulness. You guys are going to need to play, have fun together if you want it to work, you know? We can't be so serious all the time. And our last message is reflection. Osei. Okay, I said Osei. I don't know why I said that. Okay, it says reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. So, like I said, all the other cards definitely confirmed all that with the Seek right here. It's definitely going to be a time for you to take a step back from the relationship and really ask yourself if it's what you want. Is this really what you want? And it's okay. Maybe it's not. Maybe it is. Only you know that, Gemini. All right. If you like this message, go ahead and hit the like button. Hit subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.